I am doing this video because of what I have seen happening recently. Because of what happened during the presidential election, several Nigerians are discouraged. 2 days ago, I met with some friends, and one of them was very angry, and he told me that he will never go for the next voting day. He said on the day of the presidential election, he had to trek for more than 5 kilometers to his polling unit, and he voted for Labour Party, only to be told that someone else was declared. According to him, many voted overwhelmingly for Labour Party. And I agree with him, because all of us supported Labour Party. In this turning point, we will not relent. I want to plead with every Nigerian that on Saturday, the 11th of March, come in your numbers to vote Labour Party. By so doing, you are reinforcing our position that actually no other party won but Labour Party. And the good news is this, that so far, results so far collated by Labour Party, we are leading in 19 states plus Abuja. So don't be discouraged. And let me show you. I was going through the INEC server, the INEC IREF, to see the results. And I can show you some few things to tell you that you don't need to bother yourself, because we have won in this election. Let us quickly look at this. I don't know if you can see it clearly. What I have done here was to put two results side by side together. The real result and the result that is in INEC server. Look at this. Look at this place. This is from one of the polling units. Is in the What is Woji, Obiakwa, Rivers State. And look at this. Labour Party scored 273 and was leading in this particular unit. Now, when I went to check the server, the INEC server, for the same result, see what has happened to that result now. This result has now become, you still see the other parties there, but look at Labour Party. It has been cancelled and changed to 30. And the one that scored only 4, look at this one, PDP that scored only 4, was awarded 243, with 2 in the front and 3 at the back. This is what you have in the server. And I also went further to check other results. This one is not very clear. This one is not very clear. But I also want to show you that this is a number that was changed from one single digit that it was to 167. Was changed from 15. It's not very clear, to 167. Is also in INEC server, while that of Labour Party was reduced. And I want us to also look at this one. This one is the most pathetic. You cannot actually know what is written there. Let us go into the server to see exactly how this look like inside the server, inside INEC server. This is it. This is a presidential election 2023, taken on 25th of February. Open space by 38B, Elito Road, opposite Envok Model School. You can see the word there. You can see the local government. You can see the date it was uploaded, 28 February at 4:28 p.m. Now, let us look at the record that was uploaded there. You can see here, AA, you can see what is allotted to each of the parties. But what surprises me is the amount of mutilation. You can see 35 is cancelled. You can see the next one, ADP, 91, is written here 99. Then you can see APC, cancelled from 35 to 14, originally 95. You can see APM, nil. Then you can see Labour Party cancelled from 91 to 35. You can see NNPP reduced to 2. And you can see PDP to 3. And when you look at the wordings, it does not correspond. These are the series of adulteration, rigging that has gone into our database. And I took a step further to say, okay, all these papers, let me see if I can reconcile them with what INEC has declared. And they are irreconcilable figures. And what I suspect here is that it's possible they have tried all possible means to mutilate, to change figures, and it didn't work for them. So they just abandoned it, and they now started to allocate numbers. The truth is that Labour Party won this election. Nobody should be discouraged, and nobody should be angry with anybody, because according to INEC chairman, he said we should go to court, and Labour Party has gone to court, and by the grace of God, we will succeed. This was the one I was trying to show you. I'm now looking at it in INEC server. See how Labour Party was changed from 273 to 30. Look at it. Look at the heading here is INEC server. INEC server is open space by 76 Mvigwe Road. INEC server is in Obiapo, local government. And look at it, APC 8, this Labour Party 273. You can see somebody that's caught for PDP has now been changed to 243. So all this rigging that they have done, they thought they have succeeded. But God actually took away the intelligence that would have enabled them to rig and rig very well. So when you look at the words, the amount in words and what is written, they are not, they don't jive. So nobody should be angry. Nobody should be unhappy. Let us go all out, all over the country, on Saturday to vote for Labour Party. Let them know that we don't need to be paid to be the structure of a new Nigeria that is coming. And again, let me also tell our members that when you are going to vote, I was a polling agent in the presidential election. And what I noticed is that in our polling booths, we lost about 8 votes due to carelessness. Now, many people still don't know how to thumb print. And I want to encourage all of you that you don't need to fill the whole of this space. You don't need to fill the whole of this place with your thumb print. That's not what is needed. What is needed is just that there is a sign of ink in that place. You can look, if you look at my hand here, now I can thumb print here, just right at the center, and I leave. It doesn't need to be very big. It does not need to be mighty. Please do it like this so that we don't have void votes that belong to Labour Party. The 8 votes that we lost in my polling unit last time, I'm still angry. It's still painful, even though we won. But I think we would have gotten up to 80 in that unit if we did not lose more than 7 void votes due to carelessness. So the assurance that I give to every one of us is that there is light in the tunnel. Victory is for us, and nobody can take this victory away from us. It is a turning point in the country. Let us believe in it. Let us work for it. When you go to your polling unit on Saturday, vote. Wait there. Make sure that your vote counts. Make sure that it is uploaded in Beavers at the polling unit. And also make sure that a copy is pasted by the polling unit. And most importantly, take a photograph of the results. You don't need to be an agent to take a photograph of the result sheet. It is your result. It is the vote that you made. So take a photograph of it, and also ensure that the INEC officer on duty, when he's writing, he writes it bold and deep so that the carbon copies underneath will appear very well. And every agent should guard their copies jealously. Thank you very much as you come out in your numbers and vote on March 11 for Labour Party.